In this video, we're going to show you how to install the battery on your Nissan Murano located under your hood. With the hood open, I'm going to go ahead and locate the battery on the driver's side of the engine compartment. Go ahead and clean this up here. We're going to use a little bit of spray solvent. Always wear safety glasses when doing something like this. We're going to use our 10mm socket. You can use a ratchet or a wrench. We're going to use a little power tool here to loosen this. Okay, wiggle this here and slide it off the terminal and set it aside. Go ahead and open up the cap here. And we're going to go ahead and spray this down with some spray solvent. Now ours is pretty well greased. May not be greased, but you do want to go ahead and clean up the stud here. It's going to make it easier to come apart. Good, use your 10mm socket to loosen this. And go ahead and twist this off. We'll disconnect our cross brace here. It's a 10mm nut here, one here. There's also a bracket here for the computer that attaches to it, so we want to go ahead and loosen that nut and remove it as well. I'm going to spray this down with a little bit of a penetrant. I'm going to use our 10mm socket to loosen the nuts. We're going to be reusing this hardware, so don't lose that. Set that aside. And then loosen the nut here for the bracket. Go ahead and slide that off. This is a J bolt, and it's shaped like a J, and it hooks underneath to secure. Take that out and set that aside. I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. Now with everything removed, go ahead, reach in here and work that battery up and out. Let's go ahead and lower our battery down and in. Now installing our side hook here, it has the J hook on it. We want to make sure that this hook, when we drop this down inside, that the hook is facing out towards the driver's side fender. So we're going to lower this down, fit that inside this little slot beside the battery, and hook that up. Then we're going to feed this through here. And while holding that so that that doesn't drop down inside, go ahead and install the nut. Now, when we go to tighten this down later on, we are going to have to grab that rod and pretty much hold it into that area. Ours is kind of holding pretty well right now, so I'm just going to run that down by hand just to gently snug that. Now that we have that J hook installed on the other side, we're going to run this nut down, and then we're going to get that nut started on the bracket here for the computer. What we want to do is we want to position the battery so that our brace here runs pretty much between the two caps. If it's not lined up, you can simply take the battery and slide it left or right inside the tray to get that to line up. And you do want this to pretty much be neutrally positioned there, which is perfect. We can actually see the marks on the computer bracket where that was lining up. Let's go ahead and tighten down this bracket here. Gently snug it. Now, the important thing here is you don't want to crush the battery with this bracket. So you just gently want to snug it to the point where it's no longer moving. And you want to do it evenly. Now let's go ahead and switch over to a hand tool when tightening these down. It's going to give us a better feel for it. All right, it's not moving, pretty snug, so we're good there. Let's now go ahead and continue over to installing the positive terminal. We're Wiggle that down, make sure that that is down as far as it'll go. Now you do want to make sure this is good and snug, but you also don't want to over tighten this. When tightening this here, good rule of thumb is go ahead and grab that terminal and try and wiggle it back and forth, and it's pretty snug. That's good there. And if you have a terminal cover, you want to make sure that that is secured as best as possible. Go ahead and grab that negative terminal, twist that on there as far as it'll go, and let's go ahead and snug that down. You can feel it snug down a little bit, and we'll go just a little bit more. Give that a wiggle. All right, we're solid now. At this point here, you're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.